I'm Aaron Hallett. I write original Christian rock, and when I say original, I mean I'm making stuff up on the spot mostly. I had a little tiny riff idea pop into my head. I put it down on my phone, and it was simply... Understanding you can probably barely hear that. It was... And then I was doing a little melody thing. Something like that. I'm not sure if I'll completely use that, but I started tuning my guitar up. I should actually check it again because it's just warm in here, but... Okay, so back to what I was saying. I think I'm going to do... So that's just like a G power chord. I'm leaving the D in place and then just sliding down to the F sharp on the E and D string because it's in G major, so you want... Not hit the C sharp. Yeah, I'll probably go... Fourth... I could do that riff, that ba-ba-ba-ba, and then do the melody over the chords I'm doing. And then for a verse, could I just do something fast and a little arpeggiated? G major there. It's a little hard to do, though. Okay, I got it. That works. All right, so I 107, just randomly. Good guess. All right, I'll probably do a little intro chorus. I like doing those, and then I just do verse chorus 3 times more often than not. So I'm gonna just jump in and start tracking. The drums are a MIDI drum loop. I can scroll up and you can see it. It's just like an Apple, whatever that is. It's better than playing to the metronome because that's just annoying. So I'll start. So I just tracked left and right, and I just started doing this thing where I'm going to chop the verse and the chorus and basically do a patch change. So it's another distortion, but it's like slightly less volume and a little bit different tone. So now I'm going to do a guitar solo on this third verse. I'm going to grab my bass, tune it up, and just start playing. It's going to be just some improvised random bass line, so I'll just cut right to that. Alright, I'm going to do the drums. I had to reset the bass part like 3 times because I accidentally did these cuts in the wrong spot. I even started the guitar solo 1 phrase into the third verse late, but that's no big deal. It'll actually sound cool to just go into a little instrumental part first. So, after tracking the drums, I put down some lyrics. I sort of had an idea for the chorus. It seems to work. I just did a practice attempt, although I'm barely warmed up, so it's going to sound a little like crap. So that's going to be the chorus. I don't even have a verse, but I'm just going to wing it. Somehow it got through that in 1 take. Also, I didn't really notice when I was tracking it, but I had a few questionable timing things with my drums kind of towards the end of the solo into the last chorus. I might do some weird effects things on the whole mix to just kind of disguise that because I just don't feel like tracking it again. But, you know, anyway, harmonies. Alright, so I got the harmonies down. Gotta boop those out a beat because cutting off the little breath noise, and it doesn't sound natural if I do that. I just punched in those 3 harmony things. I wasn't going to do anything in the verses. Those were just improv randomness. I think I hit all the notes and said all the words, and I don't know how I managed that in one take, but I did. Yeah, so I was just like, I'm just going to punch in, not screw anything up, and I think I got it. That's the song. I think it came out decent. I just put my songs down like that. I just improvise a lot of stuff and hope it comes out. Like I said, there's a questionable off time thing happening here. I don't know what happened, but I just fell down the stairs on that part. I came back in. I had a couple fills where I was a little off too. I did have a big coffee right before, and I think it was like hindering me from playing on the beat because I kept trying to rush. So yeah, that literally is what happened. But I didn't drink any coffee since I was sick, and I think it like just made me extra above average hyper because I'm just not used to it. So yeah, timing got sketchy there. The lyrics I put down are going to be in the bottom of the description box if you want to check those out. I know it's hard to understand me sometimes when I'm getting really high, yelling, screaming type stuff, which is actually not yelling or screaming. It's mixed voice with vocal fry, but with the compressor, it gives the illusion that I am. If anyone thinks I'm hurting my voice when I do that stuff, now it's like really quiet, actually. The middle of the description box has where you can find me online, purchase, and stream my music. It's just a big paragraph. I don't have any links there, but I just list the services I'm available on. I go through DistroKid. They distribute my music, and then it puts me up on like Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, all that stuff. There's a bunch of them. If you see a service you use in the list for streaming or purchasing music, just go to that service, type my name in the search bar, and you should find me. The top thing I have is Bible teaching, because I said in the beginning of the video it's Christian rock. Well, that's not exactly why, but I realize there's a bunch of just really strange things out there. I mean, I see YouTube recommendations and I like see some of the stuff and I'm like, what in the world? Most places that say they're teaching biblical things or it's Christianity, it's just not. A lot of things you're going to see text out of context, denominational, traditional, subjective baggage that gets piled on and has nothing to do with what the book says. And there's a lot of personal opinions and things where people just spout stuff off. And I'm like, have you even read the book? What happens here is teaching straight out of the book, translating from the original languages. Because if you're reading any English version, people are like, oh, I like this version over this version. It's all English. It's all going to be missing something if you go back to the original language. Like the New Testament Greek is a really precise language, and you just can't convey everything simply by translating, onto print without someone explaining what things actually mean. A lot of that happens here, historical context, bringing anything they can just to get that exact meaning the writers were intending. So I think it's a great resource if you want to check it out. So I put it there in my description box. Okay. So as far as my music, if you subscribe, like, comment, share, keep seeing me. I keep writing music every day, keep changing things up. And, this is a learning process for me as I keep writing music. I just like doing that. I've got over 1,000 tracks now. Some of my earlier stuff sounds, but I keep getting better as I go. So anyway, if you want to stream for like a cross country trip or something like that, I've got literally 40, 50 hours of music. It's actually getting insane, but that's what happens when you write a track every day. So yeah, anyway, see you later. Here comes this one. Bye.
Soreness as take us on, it feels less, but tomorrow brings a fullness, a place of springs and bulls, build up excess, but the dreary clouds of breaths are senseless. Worldly people keep their minds on worthless things that never happen, but still they're scared stiff. Bring me out from all of this, keep me hanging in there. I'll keep sure to hold on, at least I hope so. Fade away, tugging at the feeling of what should happen. Last we'll see it. Above the vision in my head has been outlined. Can't we be sure something as the senses give the witness what perception is and has it?